Previously on Heroes and Hot Dogs, our hero spoke to the Merenoloth captain, who they discovered was named Captain Tenacious P. Sedgwick. Apparently, I like having initials in my character's name now too, because
Yeah.
his name is Marcus, right? uh,
Yay.
yeah. He was a pirate in life whose entire crew was destroyed by the Royal Navy in a sea battle. They proved to him that Ames had sent them and wanted them to escape, and he agreed to help them as long as they kept an eye out for his long lost first mate, a one-eyed, one-legged, flying purple people eater. No, half orc woman with red hair named Cassandra. He wrote a letter to her and sealed it before giving it to Nomad for safekeeping. Marcus J. Diamond, manager of the Trial of Greed, came tumbling through the portal behind our party, having just nearly escaped one of the mimics that they had set off against him. His foot had been bitten clean off, and WE1142R bandaged him up. He also, while he was there and while you guys were talking to the Moreloth, he poked around in some of the boxes and whatnot and found himself a dope coat and took it for himself. Also a pistol. So he has a pistol now because he was on a pirate ship and he was like, yeah, I want that. So he had a pistol now. The group convinced him to come with them on their journey, and Captain Sedgwick channeled his magic into the water around them to scoop and drop them into a portal into the next circle. As they came tumbling through, they arrived in a stark white room made almost entirely of white marble. A lemur, a kind of blobby bog monster, sat atop a pedestal being fed by two imps below. The imps told our adventurers that all they had to do was simply bend the knees to the lemur, and they could leave. When Finnegan grabbed one of the imps and dragged him towards the flaming pit at one side of the room, they all attacked. Marcus joined in the fight, as he didn't see other better options at the time. As our heroes defeated their foes, they looked around the room, wondering what to do next. Remember, your ears with lies ever tire until you mount them upon the pyre.
So who has a pistol?
Marcus.
Marcus has a pistol. Okay.
Yep, and a cool kind of penny coat, kind of like.
So did you change that from the bow?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just have the bow. Yeah.
From
Yeah.
the bell? What?
The bow.
Bow.
If you use the bow show up on combat, I just changed it out, so now it's just a pistol.
Oh, I see. Okay.
A little retcon there because it's in the picture he has a pistol, and I was like, yeah, sure, it makes sense. He fell through the pirate ship,
right.
so he got a pistol on his way through. Y'all didn't search the pirate ship, so.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think we dared.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of busy. It's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
you're fine. I'm just saying that you don't know what was there. There could have been Uzis for all you know.
Okay, so we're at the point where everybody's just laying down dead.
Yep, everything's dead. There's a dead spider, a dead, two dead and two dead imps. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave the imps back on the field, just their bodies are there. And this is Marcus over here. Yeah, there's a dead spider that wasn't imp.
The spider was an imp, and I think you said once they transform,
no,
they stay
yeah.
that because that's the way it works.
Yeah. Sorry, this is the Merenoloth. He's dead. Yeah. That's what that one is right there. I thought that was a
The
statue.
Merenoloth is
Yeah,
not
that's-
dead. He's in the other world.
Nope. Sorry, Lemure.
Yes.
Sorry. So many words. Yeah. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
making
so
this
you
so
have
complicated on yourself.
I am. A dead lemure, imp, and spider are on the ground, on the cobblestone floor. And to one side there is a fiery brazier that Finnegan attempted to shove the imp in previously, and it did not work because he fought back.
Okay, so Nomad's gonna talk to WE. So WE, should we throw these things in the fire?
Well, it seems like a good idea. Throw something on the pyre. I don't want to
Okay,
jump on there. Let's throw them in.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't want to jump on the pyre. Please don't make me do that.
Don't worry, Marcus. We won't.
I've already lost a foot. I mean, don't ask too much of me. I mean, yeah, no.
Thank you very much, Marcus, for helping out.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I
I really.
roll
Yeah.
like an investigation to see if there's something around, like any tables or any random furniture that might have legs on them?
Legs? Okay.
Yes.
Everything. I mean, everything. I'll just tell you, the room is mostly marble. It's all stone or marble. Like even any tables or whatnot.
Okay,
Made
what
of
I'm
marble.
looking for is I want to make Marcus a peg leg.
Oh. Oh, it's his foot. It's not his leg. But,
Well, a peg foot, something for him to
peg
stand
foot.
on.
I would say not in this room. Things are unless you want to give him like a very heavy rock foot.
Okay.
What about that imp has something in his hand, or is it what
The
it was?
club?
Imp? It looks like a club.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me look up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look up the imp real quick. And let me see what he's got on him. To fashion into something. Hold on. They carry no weapons or armor. They have a giant scorpion tail. And they have feet.
No,
If you want to chop
we're
off
not gonna cut it. No,
cut off a
no.
foot and then just like duct tape it to Marcus's foot, I'm sure he won't be down
No.
with that. But you can try and convince him that it's a great idea if you want.
I'll pass.
Okay.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, so have you already
Actually,
gone
what's
through
in
their
my inventory?
pockets and things? What's that? What
No,
did
we
you say?
haven't. We
You
haven't
guys-
searched
you-
anything.
Yeah, you haven't
All we
searched anything
did
yet.
was kill them.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to search through what Mr. Impy number 1.
Yeah, I won't make you roll for this because it's they like none of the creatures in this room were wearing anything. They don't have
Oh, okay.
pockets.
Oh, they don't have pockets.
They don't have pockets now. And so like they just have like they were fighting with their claws and their teeth basically. And yeah, they don't have any items on them because they don't have clothes. So they're naked. Not a good
Okay.
idea. No, I'm sorry.
Is
I
anything
mean, you
else?
can roll a general investigation check on the room itself if you want to go poking around for like, or for any like bins or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Let me do that. Hold on. Gotta remember how to do this. Okay, so investigation.
Mhm.
That is okay. So it is here. Oh, so I get 9.
Not very good. All right. Yeah, you search around. Let's see. You find some silverware. And you find some cups. You find a pantry that has kind of like a row of like jugs of wine. It's cheap. What's up? We've already started, so
I realize this.
we
Sounds like
have
he
not
hath
left the
just
room.
woken.
Yes. You're not dead though. I'm happy to hear that.
We
Hello,
try.
welcome to missing your alarms and waking up with a low blood sugar.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I'm lucky it was only 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
But you're okay
here.
now? Or do we call 911?
Well, I literally just woke up, but I will be. I have food.
Okay. Good. All right. They're just searching the bodies and such and looking around. They looked for a leg-ish thing to give to Marcus, but they did not find anything so far. And that's pretty much it. So
Oh, and you said there was some silverware and some.
it's some silverware, some jugs of wine, and also said some cups. And there's what was he feeding? There's a an ice box that has like some slabs of meat, like just some. You don't know what it is. It does not smell good. Yeah.
I think that Nomad wants to stand in the middle of the room and cast detect magic.
Okay.
So you want to move me?
And it doesn't matter. It's fine. You can just say it. If we're not in combat, the map doesn't matter. Honestly, you can move.
Okay, because it says it's only good for 30 feet. Or
Yeah,
something.
you'll just say that where you're gonna stand and.
Okay,
out.
fine. All right, I'll be in the middle and cast detect magic. I think
Okay.
that's what it's called anyway. Let me check.
Yeah. Let me check your spell real quick to
Detect magic.
check the exact parameters for what I need to tell you. You see a faint aura around visible creatures or objects in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. Okay, hold on. I need to go learn my school of magic.
Oh, jeez. As if we would know, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it might be a word we not recognize, right?
Yeah, hang on.
All right, so I'm gonna cast it. So
Yep.
All right,
One
so
second. This
that's fine.
is conjuration. Okay. Uh, yeah. So let's see. The fire has a very strong glow to it. You didn't notice at first when you cast it because it's already light, but it's glowing profusely. And you know that it is conjuration magic. If that means anything to you.
It means nothing to me.
Yeah. And a hint of divination. And then all 3 of the creatures that are dead have a slight glow to them as well.
Mhm.
And it's the same kind of color. I'll just say it's red.
Okay. It's the color of conjure.
Yeah.
It's conjure red.
Sure. Conjure red. Yeah, that's the Crayola color.
Okay. I don't have enough experience to know. Is that just typical of these things?
No, not necessarily. That means they're imbued with specific magic properties that link to that.
Okay.
They tie together, and they're not just like inherently magical. They have an effect on them. So.
Hey guys, this is Nomad talking. Hey guys, I was thinking that if you don't mind waiting for like 10 minutes, I could cast a spell that I could find out the properties of this fire. But it takes time. Would you want to wait for 10 minutes?
In real time. Just kidding.
Or 11 minutes? No,
Oh,
not
in real time?
No,
I'll be right back.
No.
No.
Real time. I need to take a shower.
No, not doing that to you guys. That'd be messed up. Okay, what do you cast it?
Okay, so this is identify, and I'm not even sure if I've never used it before.
Well, you can't touch the fire. So
Oh.
What about the pedestal it's on? Or is it just the fire
Yes.
itself?
What is glowing? Is the pedestal or the fire
the
itself?
pedestal is glowing as well. Yeah.
Okay.
The whole contraption is. Yeah.
It says-
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
So, my spell says if it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them.
I would say we're playing some Calvin Ball here, but yeah, sure.
Calvin Ball. Make it up as you go along. Is that what that means?
Yeah. Well,
remember.
it's playing a little fast and loose with the meaning of this spell.
Is that right? Oh, is it?
It's-
Okay.
Yeah, because it's for magic items. Like those are things in the game. Like you have like a +2 sword, or whatever. Right? That's a magic item. You know.
Okay.
This is a fixed thing, but yeah, sure. I guess it's okay.
Well, but if you think I'm gonna end
No.
up abusing it in the,
I mean,
might
you
use
kinda-
this-
it-
you're
it-
teaching me now what I can do with this spell.
Okay, you can do whatever you want. How's that? And I will
Okay,
tell you if
fine,
it works or not.
Okay, fine.
The general rule, right?
Okay, so is this okay, or are you guys in a hurry?
I'm not in a hurry.
I'm also not in a hurry.
Okay, yeah, that's right. You just.
He's just took a nap.
You're
That's
just-
actually what the character was doing too.
That's right. You were napping.
I just woke up and I'm really trying to eat some Chex Mix without activating the microphone here.
Oh, I see. Right.
Push the top.
Okay,
There you go.
so Nomad casts the spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Not touching
altar. Or
the,
the brazier. Sorry.
the
Yeah.
brazier, right?
It's a brazier altar thing. Yeah. It's kind of like rectangular. It's not just like a fire pit. Like it's got some like structure to it. Yeah. And so, well, okay. Yeah. You learn how to use them. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You need to put the beasties on the fire and to unlock a portal. There you go.
Oh,
Solve my
okay,
riddle.
then.
You solved my riddle. It's
You
just
solved your riddle. Okay, that's kind of what we've done.
Can you repeat that? I was literally unable to pay attention.
yeah. He needs to put the dead creatures on the fire, and it'll open up a portal.
So I was almost right. I was trying to put live creatures on.
I think we were still right. They're just dead now.
Well,
They're
they
just
would
dead
have
now.
died. They would have died when I put them on. Yeah.
Okay.
Would they?
I don't know if that's true.
Okay, so
I'm assuming as much.
Nomad tells his friends what he found out.
Okay.
Unless... So shall we start the
Quote
dumping?
At the dumping.
Start the
I'll have
dumping.
Start the dumping.
W scoop up the lemur. It is shielding.
Pardon me.
Okay.
The mirror.
Lemur.
The lemur.
Yes. Where's the Dumafu?
Also, I'm glad that "shall we start the dumping" is now in my record.
Oh, great.
Did you not? Oh.
Okay, so you guys. All right, I'm gonna expedite this a little bit because you guys each grab a body because there's 3 of you and 3 of them.
Yep.
And there's Marcus too. Marcus is just like, what are you guys doing? And you guys are just gonna put the bodies on the pirate. You notice when you put the imps on the pirate, they do not burn. They are 100% impervious to fire, which is interesting. So they would have definitely not died in the fire or got hurt.
Oh
by
my goodness.
yeah, they are immune to fire damage, which I did not realize until after the battle started, and I was like, oh shoot. So yeah, you put the imp and the spider, and the spider maintains the properties of the imp, so it doesn't catch fire. The little mirror burns a bit, but yeah, and they each flash once, and then disappear, and the brazier kind of flashes, and the fire jumps out of it and forms a circle around the pedestal it's on, and then the pedestal sinks down, and there's a ring of fire, and in the middle of the ring of fire is a portal.
Yay.
And the fire kind of like dims down, so it's like really low to the ground. It's like an inch off the ground, so it's not like dangerous.
Okay, shall we go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Marcus is just like, woohoo, and just jumps
Come
in.
on, Marcus. Well, send Marcus first.
He plugs his
Throw
nose.
him
He plugs his nose and jumps in.
Oh, okay.
All right. So he goes in first. So yeah, he tumbles through first. Who's or it doesn't matter. You guys don't get to determine this anyways for this part. Okay. So where are my notes? All right. You fall through the portal. As you jump through the portal, each of you fall into a ornate carved chair. And you look around, and there's the remains of a very large feast on the extraordinarily large table in front of you. And there's food and drink and whatnot, kind of like all haphazardly, kind of like straight about. And it's good that this has already been dug into considerably, and it's been mostly eaten up. So as you kind of all slink into your chairs as you kind of fall from the sky into these chairs, and then as you do this, you look around and you see there's this giant feast, and there's only one other notable thing in the room, and that's a person. Off in one corner of the room, an old man with tinted glasses and a broom is sweeping up a whole bunch of bones and some fried chicken or something on the ground. And he was kind of humming to himself before you dropped in, and then he just looks up at you real quick as he kind of takes a start, and he's like, "Ah, shit, we're not even close to ready yet. What are they thinking?" And he kind of just mutters to himself, and as you guys kind of settle into your chairs, there's straps, not straps. There's metal clamps that strap around both your wrists and your ankles, but they don't actually they go to close, but they just kind of just bounce back, and they kind of just flop back they're broken. And he walks over to you guys, and he's just like, "Well, I hope you're happy. This is supposed to be some grand riddle about self-restraint, but you had to go and whiz through everything and get here way too early. So just go, I guess. I mean, hopefully management will get me more help down here to get this ready for the next bumbling group. But I sound like Marcus. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do a gruff voice versus an old person voice. I'm sorry. Here we go. How about just go, I guess.
You cheated!
Damn kids. And he kind of just waves his hand dismissively. And as he does so, a purple single-horned rabbit creature. Hold on. Who's laughing at me? Hold on.
All of us.
The world.
Jimmy's laughing at me. A purple single-horned rabbit creature appears. It kind of just goes and just appears in front of you guys, and he's just in a little bubble, and he's just kind of like falling over himself, and he's like just kind of floating and levitating through the air, and he just kind of makes kind of a little at you guys. I don't know what rabbits sound like. And then he kind of just goes, hold on, nope, and he just teleports a whole bunch more around the room. And he's just kind of just like he floats past you guys, and he like upside down, and his eyes are kind of like a little sad and droopy, and he's just gnawing on a big T-bone. It's just got on his face, and he has like a T-bone in his face, and then one of his paws he has like a giant carrot. He's just munching away, and the old man walk over to the kind of like pokes pokes the animal, or tries to. It kind of teleports away again, and says, "Well, you're going. You mind taking this with you? It keeps popping in and out, not all my food." So
Wait, so is there one rabbit or a whole bunch of rabbits?
there's one. He keeps on teleporting aroon the room and grabbing more food and eating it. And he's just kind of eating this little bubble, and he's just floating around like end over end, and just like not a care in the world. Yeah, and he's a purple horned rabbit. So
In a bubble.
in a bubble. So if you guys wish to catch this thing, you can.
We can.
Yes. So if you wish to try and catch the thing, you can try and do that, if you wish. Does anybody wish to try and catch the rabbit?
Sure.
How big is this rabbit?
Okay. How big is it?
Yeah, is he bigger than Nomad?
It's a big rabbit. It's like a big rabbit. Yeah. It's not bigger than Nomad, but it's like Jackrabbit, but a little larger. Like it's probably good like I don't even know, like 1.5 to 2 feet. Like it's a decent sized rabbit. Yeah. So actually, are you all gonna try and do this?
I will.
That's one. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm gonna jump off my chair because it looked kind of dangerous.
Okay.
I mean, it has these things that aren't working, but it.
Yeah. All right, we have one person rolling for it. All right, roll an animal handling check
Okay, so would that be D20 plus my bonus?
plus your animal handling. Yep. 15 exactly. Nice. That's what you need, sir. All right. Anybody else going for this?
Gosh.
Actually, Diggory?
Yeah, I'll help out. Let me.
Okay.
All right. Nomad's gonna go. Oh, okay. Can I talk or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Nomad's gonna go over and say, "Oh, cute little bunny. He looks so cute. I think I'm going to go over and hug him."
Okay, so you're gonna kind of give a big hug. Animal handling check then, Father.
Okay. All right. I gotta check and see what my numbers
Hug
are.
check. How strong are the power of your hug, sir?
All right. I have no bonus on that.
Oh, well, you added mine.
You have 0 bonus?
I have 0 bonus on animal
Interesting.
handling.
Okay. Okay. You all succeeded. So you all jump at this thing and all catch it together in the air.
Oh, wow.
It's interesting. So now you get to decide who's keeping it.
No, thank you. I'll let this one.
Who wants this,
I'll pass up
floating
on this
purple
one.
horned rabbit?
This is between the
Well.
gnome and the golem.
Okay.
I don't know what I would do
Nomad-
with a rabbit.
Nomad wants to make a friend out of him. So
Okay.
I'm not sure keep it. Is that keeping him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Nomad says to the other two, "Oh, this looks like a friendly rabbit. Can I keep him? Can I keep him? Huh? Can I keep him?"
Sure.
Yes, you may.
I don't have any
I think I'm
arguments.
gonna get myself in trouble for doing this, by the way.
Okay. Father, refresh your D&D Beyond page.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah. My
His stats have been reset.
stats.
Every stat
And
just says
go
dead.
over to the creatures tab.
Oh, I have a creatures tab now. I
Yep.
now have a Almirage.
El Mirage.
Almirage.
You have El Mirage, and you click on it. It gives you all the different stats it has, and it has a picture of it at the bottom, very very bottom.
Oh
It's not
yes.
purple,
Are you going to show that, or should I do that, or?
Yeah, sure. I'll put it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this one isn't purple, but that's what he looks like. Yep. So that is your new friend. He has 7 hit points and a 12 AC, and he can teleport and levitate.
Okay.
I like how by default we now have this perfectly tamed friend, Marcus.
I'm not a pet. Do you mind? Also, I don't have a bubble, so I'm kind of jealous now. So, do I get? Hey, old man, do I get a bubble? Can I? No. Okay. All right. Old man, like,
Old man, your
what?
coworker.
No. I've never met this man before in my life. I think he's the janitor.
So
Damn.
does Nomad know these characteristics?
You will grow to learn them over time. I'm just gonna give them to you because it's gonna be easier.
Uh-huh.
I assumed that you would study it in depth.
Okay.
Here,
Yes.
right?
That's a
Uh,
Nomad
You still have that cat familiar from earlier too, don't you?
I do.
He does, yes.
I wasn't sure if it disappeared on when we go through a portal.
On re-entry, no.
Okay, so it's still there.
It stays through rest and whatnot, and it
Yeah.
came with you through the portal to the different planes. So yeah,
You know, I should have gone for more animal handling skills.
Apparently.
I got 2 animals with me.
gotta catch them all.
Two
Okay,
and a half. Don't forget the goblin.
2.5, right?
yeah, 2.5 men, 2.5 goblins. Yeah.
So
Okay,
they
so
are noted for their incredible aggression.
yeah, not this one, but
okay.
at least not at the moment. But he's very full, so he could just be very sleepy.
When it feels threatened, it will charge at anything and attempt to stab it with its horn.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
That
it will.
sounds interesting.
It goes into combat with you if you wish. So yeah.
Does he consider us a friend now because I grabbed him, or
You all rolled a successful check, so it likes all of you. Otherwise, it might be a
okay.
problem if it like stabs one of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. If you brought it with you and it hated the other two, it would constantly be just gouging their eyes out. So congratulations, everybody. You made a friend. Nomad didn't screw you guys over by accident.
I know I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, but I figured that's my character, so I had my character do it because that's what he's supposed to do.
So the old man kind of just looks at you and like, huh, go figure. And he has like a fanny pack, and he unzips his fanny pack, and he reaches in and he's like, also I have this fork. If you want this fork, it's it's a magic fork. I promise you, it's a magical fork.
Oh no.
It's called the deep fried fork. And it actually turns things into food. If you stab it, it turns it into fried chicken.
Oh well, we know
Use
who
it-
likes chicken.
Use it wisely, though, because with great power comes great chicken and all that.
Between having just woken up and this whole blood sugar thing, I'm actually starved. This
Yeah.
Chex Mix is doing me wonders.
There you go. And so he walks over to Finnegan, and he's like, he holds it to your face.
Assuming I want it. I'm not even wearing my mask.
Well, one of you is a robot, and the other one is busy with
petting his
petting
bubble.
his bubble bunny. Yeah.
Bubble buddy.
I
Bubble
guess
Yeah.
I'll take the deep fried fork then.
Okay. And he also pulls out in his fanny pack. He pulls out a piece of paper.
Not a matching
and
knife.
and he hands it to you as well. And you look at it, and it is called a cluckbuck. And it is a
Just a coupon.
it's a coupon for a free schnitzel at Cluck Norris's Enormous Wieners at the original Time Fairway branch. And there's a mascot on the front that looks exactly like you, Finnegan. because it is you.
Luck Buck.
Cluckbuck at Cluck Norris's Enormous Wieners for free schnitzel.
Pluck Buck, 1 free schnitzel.
You don't need to write this down. I'm gonna add this to your
Norris
inventory, I
is-
believe. I no, actually no, I don't have
Okay.
I don't have that one. Hold on, where's it's hold on, I need to go add. I did make the fork though for you. So I'm gonna add equipment.
Hey, old man,
Yeah,
what am I doing on this piece of paper?
I think you're selling chicken.
Nomad
Oh.
says, "Hey, you that looks just like you.
That's badass.
What's going on?
There's the deep fried fork.
I better be able to, I better
did
be
you
able to
used to
collect some
be a-
cash from this.
Did you used to work at a chicken place?"
I don't know.
The Chick-fil-A. Also, hold on. Okay. And he sees your interest in the fork and the piece of the coupon, and he reaches into his fanny pack again, and he's like, "Well, I guess I shouldn't leave our little friend out here either." And he reaches.
got
in
a
and pulls-
rabbit.
he pulls out a stick of butter. And he hands it to you, Nomad. And he says, "When you chop off a piece of this and throw it, it'll create a large puddle of melted greasy butter." Delicious.
Ooh.
Are we sure it's that, or
Thank
did he
you.
just hand you some used butter from a fanny pack?
And it's a little melted and it's a little stinky.
Oh, thank you very much.
And so yeah, and
Magic butter.
this is magic butter. And I'm gonna add this to your inventory as well. Let's see. Hold on, let me go equipment real quick.
Where does it go? Equipment or what's it?
Yeah, it is. It's
Food.
equipment. This is the food category. Yeah. Hold on. And this is called. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish typing. It's called the Butter Blaster.
Is this something you made up, or is this
I
actually?
did. I made this
Okay.
up. No, that's official D&D thing. Yeah. No.
I never know.
So this is the Butter Blaster, and it allows you to cast the spell Grease once per day without using spell slots.
What was that one magic game where the wizards combine the magic and shoot it at stuff? One of the
I
spells
think
there
that's just
was
called
Grease.
Ghostbusters.
No,
You're
it's
talking
not like
about
a-
that card game, right?
No, it's a top-down.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait, you're talking about Divinity?
No, it's like Magica, I think, or something like that.
Magic's one, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So you
Yeah,
get
it-
this.
Literally a title named Magica, yes.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. So you
it's
you
a-
have.
So it's actually a spell,
It's a spell, and
but it doesn't go on my spell list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. Does it? It might. Hold on. It.
I mean-
I told it to, but I don't know if it does. Hold on.
It kind of has to be a spell because one stick of butter won't trip up very much.
It does not appear to show up on your spell list at the moment. I will see if I can rectify the situation.
Okay.
It should have, but it does not currently.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Wait, hold on.
No.
I equip it. Does it now? It does. There it is. Yep. Now I'll refresh your page.
Okay.
And I'll do the same thing for you, Finnegan, and make sure that I don't know if it actually even matters if you equip it. But let me see if it lets you.
I certainly don't intend to use the deep fried fork as a weapon.
No, I guess it's not actually a spell. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, but just make sure you have a note of it that it does that though.
Oh yeah, I probably should add.
Didn't I add it? Didn't I give it to you?
deep fried fork.
Did I give you the deep fried fork?
I don't
No.
know. I don't know what it would be under.
Hold on, did I not refresh the page? Oh, there it is. Hold on. There we go. It's good. Refresh your page, it'll be there. It's
Under
under
equipment?
Under equipment, yeah.
I don't see it. Oh, it's at the top. I imagined it would have been alphabetical.
Yeah, it's a wondrous item. If it's on anything,
Wondrous
it's-
item.
Yep, it's so wondrous. It's crazy. So yeah,
Food into.
this is very important. The parameters of it are very specific. You have to be able to eat whatever it is you stab in a single bite. And
Okay.
anything that is bite size that you stab with this fork turns into fried food. Anything.
Now, is there a?
It's once per day.
Does he have to roll for it or anything like that?
Nope.
So as long as the item on the fork is, I can eat. I can reasonably chew in one. Can fit
Yeah.
in my mouth.
So
It
he
will
can
become-
basically destroy little things with it.
Yeah, basically. So
Okay,
like
but-
rocks or like locks or something. I don't know. You can stab with a fork. It doesn't need to like have to like penetrate the item. You don't need to like. It doesn't need to be like fleshy to stab. You just touch it basically. It's just like a touch. spell.
You realize I'm going to be asking the question: how large is this item? Very often from now on.
What happens if he does it
Yeah.
to an elephant? You know, something big.
If I take a chunk off? Yeah.
Nothing happens to it at
Oh,
all.
just nothing happens to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but if I had a piece of elephant on my fork, it would turn into deep fried chicken.
Yeah. Or deep fried elephant. You don't know.
I don't know if that would be an improvement though. What tastes better, elephant or chicken?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
Let's find out together.
Probably elephant tastes like chicken.
Possibly. Okay, so yeah, so he gives you all this stuff, and then he goes back to his broom and starts sweeping up the rooms some more, and kind of just kind of waves you off and like, and he goes, he taps his fingers, and a ginormous double door that had like a piece of wood crossing it that would have taken all of you and then some to lift just kind of falls off and slides off the side, and both doors open up, and there's a portal there.
Hey, old man, do you have any broken furniture or anything like that? Small wood pieces?
Sure. I mean, yeah. What do you want? I got some chairs, a table. Let's see what
A broken chair would work perfect.
Yeah, sure. There you go. And he throws you a chair leg from a bin he has in the corner.
The trash
All right,
can.
I want to fashion that into some form of foot for Marcus.
Okay. He has boots, so you can like try and like attach it to like a stump and then to the boot, so like it's not like just a leg. Or
Yeah,
do you
that'll
wanna-
work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These the table legs are pretty thick. So it's not just a stick, which is nice. It's a pretty, it's like a I'm trying to count how many, it's like 3 inches or something wide probably. Maybe maybe not, like 5 inches. I don't know how measurements work. It's a foot size.
It's
large
robust.
It's large enough, yeah. And Mark's like, well, thanks. And he kind of hobbles around a bit, like, this is great.
Oh
Good
my
as
goodness.
new.
Okay.
So let me scroll. He has this jacket and this leather-looking fedora and a peg leg now.
Yeah.
Yes, we turned him
The
into
gun-
a pirate.
He's
Is
a
the
full-on
gun
pirate.
a thing? Is
We
the
need to
gun
get
a
an
thing
eye patch.
too?
Yeah, he has a gun. Yeah, the gun's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he stole a gun. He stole a gun and the coat from the pirate ship.
We don't want to get him mad at us. He's the only one with a firearm.
It's true. Yeah, so now he's hobbling around on his footsies now. And yeah, what you guys doing?
Going through the door.
Going through the door. All right, everybody going through?
I want to look around a little bit. Do we detect anything interesting?
If
There's
we
a lot of food.
investigated the room at all,
You have
like
not,
find out what
actually, no.
room this is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, everybody roll an investigation check. Just universal to have across the board.
Yeah.
Forget how do I? What is?
It's in
Do I have a
the list-
modifier for?
Yeah.
It's in a list of
It's a skill.
skills.
It's based on intelligence.
D20 plus your investigation.
Yes, I got a 16.
Almost a nat 20. Almost.
Ah, right there.
Ooh,
He did not get a 16.
I got an 11.
Almost a nat 20. I only got a 14. And like, oh, there's your almost
Ooh.
nat 20. Minus 1. Plus
Ah.
-1.
That sucks. Okay. Yeah, so like your average of everybody is probably like a 15, 16. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Yeah, so I mean, you look around the room, you're kind of poking around a bit. There's a ton of food everywhere, basically. There's some paintings on the wall of various leaders and kings. Some of them seem familiar to you, but you can't quite put your finger on it exactly. You know that, like, each of you like recognizes one of them more than the rest usually. But you can't really remember. It's just something kind of blocking your memory still, so trying to figure out what that is. But you get the
Roll a
feeling that
history
like,
check.
you get the feeling that probably, yeah, you can roll history if you want to.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
that's my Uncle Joe. Wait, I don't have
I mean,
an uncle.
history is difficult at this part of the campaign because you don't know anything and you can't remember things, so it's a little iffy.
All right.
But you guys get the feeling that like probably of these people, like they were the leaders of your various kingdoms, you know.
Oh, so you're saying that I recognize one, say WE
Yes.
recognizes a different one.
different ones, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. And Finnegan there's a different one. Okay. Are there names?
Mine's the coolest.
No, there's no names. There's like uh,
Huh.
like a gold plate that has years of like their rule.
Oh.
But other than that, and yeah, you don't know what year it is, so it doesn't help you.
Are the years similar?
Two of them are. One of them is not at all. The one that you recognize, WE, is way different. It's many hundreds of years different.
Does he look like
before.
WE?
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, he's a Warforged.
Okay, so he's the
but
same.
He's the same race, yeah. But and it's several hundred years previous, and the rule had ended many hundred years before the other two. The other two are pretty close together. They were like 50 years apart or so, more or less. Yeah. Let's see what else is in the room. Yeah, you see the pile of furniture, like the broken furniture. That the old man kind of rummaged through. There's some mops. Let's see what else on here. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, and you see the straps that the buckles that had tried to like latch you in at first, and you see the trap doors in the ceiling that go down into there's like 12 seats, like main seats that the doors go into.
Wait,
at
the
above
trap
you.
doors. Oh, that we came out of, or
Out of that you fell through into the chairs. Yeah.
oh.
And
So can I talk to the old man and ask him what all this is about? I mean,
yeah, I mean, he mentioned when you entered that this was supposed to be a riddle about self-restraint.
Also, is that the name of the room? By the
Oh, hold
way?
on. Yeah, you guys didn't. I meant above the name above the door, the big door. You see. I remember the format I did this before, but it says circle 6 gluttony, and then an arrow down, and then circle 7 violence.
Okay, so 7 is where we're going, right?
Mhm.
Oh, violence.
That sounds like
Ooh.
a dangerous one to just go jumping into.
Well, Marcus already went nose face first, probably.
That was the other one. He has not gone anywhere yet. He's digging into some chicken.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Doesn't that kind of break the point and whatever?
He don't care.
Oh, okay. So does
Marcus
the old
works here. He's cool.
Yeah.
does the old man tell us anything more? In other words, if we talk to him.
No, he kind of just flips you off.
Yeah,
And
okay, fine.
He doesn't want us to be here.
and he's just like, he seems to be getting a little bit annoyed at you guys for just still being here. He gave you a bunch of like cool magical stuff, and you're still here.
All right. So I guess we must be going. Thank you very much, Mr. Old Man.
Excelsior!
What? Oh no.
And yeah, he bids you adieu with an Excelsior.
Okay.
Yeah. Old man with tinted glasses and he yells Excelsior. I wonder who that is. Yes. Yeah. So you guys going through the doors?
Yep, WE just jumps straight through. Or, well,
Okay.
I guess, is it just a door or is it a portal?
It's a giant door with a portal it's a vertical
yeah, so
portal
I-
that you just walk through.
Then
Ah.
just trots through the portal, I guess.
Okay. Is anybody being stealthy? Are you just just walking in, or are you like sneaking in? Just want to make sure that the group.
I mean, no, like
Also,
not more than.
this guy I asked you, that doesn't mean that you need to. By the way, I just, as a general rule, I try
As a
and do
general
this
rule,
for most
that
most rooms you enter. It's just I'm not
Okay.
being like, oh, you didn't do it. I'm just like I'm
I'm
just asking.
not being sneaky.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't. No, I'm not because portals and whatnot. Half
so,
the time we've fallen out of the portal and hadn't.
Yeah, yeah.
We're lucky
direction's
not to
wrong.
hurt ourselves.
Nomad's a little shy. He's gonna take the
He's holding a rabbit in one arm,
He's
a
gonna-
cat in the other.
That's right. He's gonna take the cat and the rabbit and send them in front of him, and he's gonna come in last.
I need to check the carry weight of the rabbit and make sure you can't just like freaking just grab it and just fly, because that'd be a problem. I need to make sure of that, because you're pretty small, but I'm guessing probably
Oh,
not.
you-
It's a rabbit, but because he
What do
can
you mean-
he can
what do you mean
levitate.
fly? Yeah, he can levitate. Right?
He did say he was carrying around a giant T-bone and a carrot.
Yeah, but that's less weight than a gnome.
Yeah.
But a giant
Like-
T-bone?
It was large. Yeah, but it's still less than. Yeah, I'll verify that. Don't do that. Yeah, how's that? Well, okay, you can try it. I don't know. If you wish to do it, I can find out for you. How's that?
To try to do what now?
To use him as a form of transportation.
Oh. Well, why don't we wait until you know, and then we'll try.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know, but I can find out for
Alright.
you. And so you guys are all headed towards the door. Marcus grabs a leg of chicken and like, hey, wait for me, wait for me. And he runs after you guys. Let me go to the next room. Okay, select mode, reveal areas. Okay.
So we do a sleep again. You know what
Yeah,
was funny
you
is
can
I
get these
did
ones, but-
I did the long rest, and it didn't actually clear my spell slots. I don't know why. It's
That's
supposed
weird.
When you do
Oh,
it and you click take long rest, it does have a 3-second confirm thing, and if you don't confirm it, it doesn't
I
count.
did do that though.
Oh.
Well, I think it did.
What is?
Anyway.
Each room fills me with the same kind of what the heck kind of thing.
Okay, it'll make more sense in a minute here. Hold on. Oh, my notes again. Okay, so you enter. As you walk through the door, at the big double doors, you come into a room, and you notice that as soon as you come through, behind you is just bookcases. So it's not a door anymore, which is interesting. And you've arrived in a large study that appears to be pretty tore up. Like something had a bowl in a china shop in here. There's like books all over the floor, torn pages, broken quills, and like ink splattered everywhere. There's some, a couple like reading desks that are have some scratch marks on them, and that is because two Dretch each lay on a pile of giant books and are currently asleep. And to let you know what these fools look like, they basically look like apes if apes were like green pigs.
And what does it have to do with an ape?
Like green.
Well,
pigs?
they walk and are structured like apes, as they walk. They have
Oh.
they have 4 limbs, and they walk upright on their back legs, but their front arms hang down in front of them. But
they're
they
very
are
piggy.
yeah, but their faces have like snouts, and like big nostrils, and they have these big ears that almost look like I don't know, do gnomes have big ears? Not anymore. But like large elf ears, or like ogre ears, and they have
What are they called again?
Dretch.
So there, 2 of them are 2 Dretches.
Dretchi? Yeah, sure, Dretches, sure.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out. Okay, Dretch. Okay.
It doesn't tell me what the plural of Dretch is. It might
That's
just,
okay.
it might just be Dretch,
Yeah. Okay.
like the Dretch, right? And these like big pig monkeys are curled up in a pile of books, and they're both sound asleep. And also, there is a large wooden door at the end of the room, with no other discernible exits or windows. Just the one, because the one you came through is gone now.
Okay,
And
Where's this door on the picture we're looking at though?
top
what the-
left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, top left. Sorry, the one on the mid left or whatever is the one you came through officially. But that's bad mapping. It doesn't.
Okay.
Sorry, it's hard to make like portal stuff,
Yeah.
And so there's one large door, and the other 3 walls are there's bookcases in the middle of in rows in the middle of the room, But the walls themselves are covered in just keys, like just hundreds and thousands of keys, in a very hodgepodge fashion. There's like some like writing and labeling on some of them. It seems to be kind of just like mostly like numerical. Like okay, there's like a sequence. There's like letters and numbers, but it's not like words. And as you enter the room, once again for the first time, you hear, "Fight for glory to secure the sheath. Wrought from flesh is the key's sheath." Sorry, nope, that's wrong. Let me try that again. Hold on.
Oops.
I rhymed the same word. Hold on. "Fight for glory to secure the sheath. Wrought from flesh is the key's teeth." I'm gonna put that in
Keys.
roll 20.
Rot.
And that is Ames' voice on his pre-recorded message to you guys. And
I think
that's
I see
all
where
you
this
got.
one's headed.
Okay, so
So which one do you guys want to beat the snot out of first?
while you guys decide that, WE turns around and looks at the bookshelf and just starts looking for anything involving basket weaving.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Your favorite activity and your best skill.
And Nomad's gonna
course.
say, "Oh, okay, go ahead."
10. You find something about the history of baskets,
Oh, cool.
but that does not help you weave them.
Okay.
But it is. But you can write as a note. You know have the the complete yet abridged guide. No, a complete yet abridged history of baskets.
Okay.
You add it to your inventory.
Complete yet abridged.
Where do I add that?
Just
In
add as a
notes?
note. Add it as a note. Yeah.
Other. Or
Yeah.
would that be backstory?
No, just
No.
just write it down somewhere else. I'll have to actually manually add it as an item. I think possibly. I don't know how to do like things that aren't really items. That don't matter.
There is a place for stuff, right?
Yeah, but you can only usually add created items. You can't just type in stuff.
Well,
usually.
there's an other possessions
That might work too. Can you do other possessions? That might actually work.
that's under equipment. I think you can just add.
Yeah, I
I
can.
added something. I
got it?
added something doing.
Got it?
You got
Okay.
it?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you find that. What else y'all doing?
Oh, I'm just Nomad's just gonna make the standard comment of, "Oh, those piggy apes look so friendly."
And how loud are you saying this?
Oh, I'm just saying it to my friends that are next to me.
At a normal volume?
I think he's saying, "Are you whispering so as not to wake them?"
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm whispering because they're sleeping. And I wouldn't want to wake up those piggy friends.
Okay. Just to preface this, if you don't say you're whispering, I won't assume you're whispering
Yeah,
necessarily.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
good.
So just a heads up for that.
Mhm. Good point. Very good point.
You are a good distance away still. So there is that. But yeah.
So in Nomad, I think. Hold on.
You also have a cat and a bunny. I need to remember this. Okay.
I know a cat and a bunny.
I need to find an icon for a bunny rabbit.
Oh yeah.
That's a raccoon. There's no
Raccoon
bunny
is
rabbit?
not a bunny.
I have a rabbit's tail, rabbit's foot. That doesn't help. Really, there's no rabbit.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Well, how about a bubble?
Yeah, it's something up too. Bubble might work. Yeah, sure. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I mean, whatever. Sure.
All right. And
Yeah.
Nomad wants to cast mage armor.
Okay. Cool.
So it's just for the other guys. That's just increases my armor class.
He doesn't wear armor, but he has magic armor instead. He has to actually physically put on each time he goes in combat.
And there we go. Oh. Yeah, but it uses up a spell slot. But since the name of this thing is violence, I thought it might be a safe thing to do.
And Marcus is next to you guys as well. Remember, uh, and he looks over your shoulder at WE at the basket book. He's like, "Huh, I'll read that when you're done, I think."
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, you have a shared hobby, a shared interest.
Indeed. And he looks over at the Dretch and is like, "Ooh, that doesn't look good."
Have you ever seen them before?
Yeah, they're pretty nasty. They're pretty hard to control. They're not friendly, and they don't talk. They're just like giant bears that just want to eat your face off, and that's it. They they have a single purpose, and that's just to eat your face.
I keep looking at just the pig cops from Duke Nukem.
That's pretty much what I pictured, except green.
Yeah, that.
Here, I'm gonna. Nope, that's I already did. Hold on. What the heck? Copy. Oh right. Wait, hold on. Why can't I copy image? That's weird. Okay. That's strange. Okay, well, I can't do that. Try this.
Derp.
There you go. You wanted an actual.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, they're pretty horrible looking. They're pretty
Yeah.
horrific.
So I have a question about my new butter blaster.
Mhm.
It says it creates grease around wherever I cast it for 10
Mhm.
foot. Blah blah. It also affects good guys, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
So I don't necessarily.
And grease has to do with like terrain, I think, and flammability. Yeah.
And flammability, you said?
Yeah.
Did we
Bunch of
determine
fire.
if the Sacred Flame skill was actually fire, or if it was
Nope.
just...
Nope,
Okay,
it's
so it's
radiant.
not fire.
It's radiance, you said.
It's radiant damage. Yeah. It's
there's-
it's spiritual fire.
Oh, funny.
It's like holy tongues, I guess. I don't know.
It's non-flame fire.
Yeah.
So I couldn't use it to spark anything, in other words.
I would say probably not. Let me think about that.
I mean, I personally have a tinderbox.
Yeah,
If
you guys
that's
all
the
you all
real
have
thing.
have flints, I believe. But yeah, I don't think that you're playing. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it's. Yeah, it's not normal fire. It doesn't list the fire damage, so yeah. No, I'll say no for now. I will remember to try and research that later though, and just double check the forums. So what y'all doing? You have two sleeping, snoring Dretch on two piles of books, a bunch of keys, and a giant door.
Wow.
As much as I'm against book burning, we might want to just set one of them on fire.
Interesting.
Why would we do that?
They're not too friendly, and also I think one of them has the key inside of them.
Oh, I thought you meant set the books on fire.
Well, the pigs are on the books.
You want to have a pot roast?
Oh.
Yeah, let's put it like that.
Oh yeah, if they're on the books though, we don't want to damage the books probably, right?
I think
Nomad wouldn't want to.
Right.
I think WE would agree.
There could be some basket weaving books
There
in
might
there.
be some more
Yeah.
basic. Yes.
You don't know. You don't know.
It's the only thing I've learned so far is of basket weaving, and I must learn more.
Who cares about my past self? This is the new me.
the new and improved basket weaving forged.
Yep.
Do we actually know anything about these dretches, like what they eat?
You could ask Marcus.
Okay.
You don't know.
Marcus, do you know what these things eat and what they like to eat?
People. They like people.
They like people.
Hey, I'm not
Some
people.
whispering voice you got there, Marcus.
What?
Some whispering voice you got there, Marcus.
It's hard to do a voice and whisper at the same time. Okay.
It's almost like Danny DeVito's just whisper shouting at us. They eat people.
They eat people. Okay, they eat people.
Oh.
Well, does
Sorry.
anybody have any ideas beyond combat? I whisper. And
Marcus
that's not
farts.
it's not an idea, Marcus.
Sorry.
I have an idea. It's kind of pretty strange, but I could try. I have a mage hand, it's called, and it says I can manipulate an object, so I could try to maybe push the books that are underneath the I don't know. It's just an idea. Do something with the books that are under the pig
What about
monkeys.
what about maybe the
dungeons.
key? Do you think you can manipulate the key that we need?
Oh, where is this key? I missed that.
Fight for glory to secure the sheath. Rot from flesh is the key's teeth.
Rot.
I think.
From...
Would you
If
have
there's
any
mint-
way of detecting this key, maybe?
You're gonna ruin my whole campaign.
Are we just absolute masters of the non-violent?
It's fine.
I'm gonna need like a dispel. I'm gonna need like an anti magic field in all my rooms. I think at this point.
Just the next room, a rock falls from the ceiling and knocks out Nomad.
It's just,
He then wakes up and forgets what magic even is.
you get that one spell, nothing else. That one spell.
Well, I'm not gonna cast sleep.
That might be a good idea, because wouldn't it put them into a deeper sleep?
It's a magical sleep. Then they have to be like physically woken up from. They wouldn't just wake up. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is normal sleep they're in right now. So.
Yeah, but it is different. Yes, you're right.
So it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Although, I mean, it depends on what you're doing, I guess too. If you're just gonna attack them, it is no difference. But
Well, apparently we're gonna take our time and catalog every freaking book in the room. So we
Only
might
the
as
ones
well
that
put them to
involve
sleep.
baskets.
Sorry, I got.
also, you guys don't have to agree on things. You can just say, "I do this." Okay, like it's entirely fine. You can do that. And people will yell at you, and that's fine too.
I feel like getting yelled at for setting books with pigs on fire isn't the
Okay.
best course of action here, considering the pigs might wake up and hit me.
Um,
I think
so
we're a little
we have-
too cooperative for Trev.
We probably are, and probably Marcus is getting bored, and he's probably gonna end up doing something if we don't hurry up and make a decision here.
That's true. I do have that in my pocket. I can just
I'm
pull out.
entirely
And just,
tempted to goad Marcus into doing something.
I mean, you can try.
Because as cool as these books are, these aren't my books. I don't care. I'm never coming
Oh,
back here.
But I love books. I love
Well,
books.
I
Screw books.
whispered. I
Here,
whispered.
We're
I'm
all
a magazine guy myself usually.
did we determine we were going to do anything with the magic hand? Or are we
not
going
say
to go into combat?
I imagine it would take him a significant amount of time to move the books with his magic hand.
Yeah, especially if they're sitting on them.
There's like 50 books underneath each one probably.
But what
And they're
about
actually sitting.
identifying the location of the key and doing that? Is that something we're not going to do? Is that something we're going to
What
do?
if the key's not even magic and we just waste that entire lead? What if it's just a normal
Well,
key?
by the way, if I cast this magic and I can't cast sleep, I can only do one or the other.
He does have limited spell slots, guys. 2.
I already used one.
Okay, so should we just do combat?
Oh, wait a minute. Mage hand. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Mage hand I can cast
hand's
whenever
free.
I want. It's
hand's free.
it's a cantrip, so it's
It's an
free.
at-will spell. Yep.
I was wrong. Sorry.
But you did do mage armor already.
Yeah,
so you're
so
down
I
to
only have one slot, so I can't. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can do mage hand without any penalty. It might wake them up, though. Just to warn you.
Well, we could try doing that, and if they wake up, no big deal. Just start.
Right, you
But
would
before
lose the
you do
advantage.
that, how about I use Bless?
Oh, what does bless do?
Doing some pre-combat stuff, guys. That's good. Good
Yeah.
on you.
How does
My only
bless-
pre-combat is to raise my fist.
I bless up to 3 characters of my choice within range. whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to their roll.
Like, this
We
is
used
for...
this 2 rooms ago, by the way.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
you
we
get an extra d4 on literally all your rolls, like like the entire combat. It's super dope.
Oh, even for damage?
Sorry, no, all your your attack rolls.
Oh, the attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
It helps us hit. It doesn't
Yeah.
make us hit harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna cast that before we do anything?
Yeah,
Doesn't
and
it
the
not
three
count for magic though?
the 3 critters that I choose to.
It depends.
Well, I'm just saying, if they're gonna wake up, we're gonna have this active.
The cat, the rabbit, and the goblin. They're all
Oh,
blessed.
no, please.
Well, no, I was going to activate it on Finnegan, Nomad, and
Yourself?
Marcus.
Oh, you're not gonna do it on yourself?
Not yourself.
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You do that then. You guys. Okay. I'll need to remember that Marcus has a bless on. Okay. Cool. There might be a condition I can do, or that no, they're all just bad conditions. No bless condition. Okay, that's fine. I'll just remember. All right. So you are blessed, and the mage armor's up on Nomad. Are you guys going to attack?
Okay, so
are you guys sure you don't want to skip this and just set the books on fire with the pig on it?
those books might be very special. I'd prefer you didn't.
Well, I'm prepared for combat.
If we ever have to come back here for the books, I'll apologize.
Oh, so do you want me to poke them or not? Probably not, right? Because
Why would we wake them up from a distance?
gonna-
Wake them
it's
up
just
with a
gonna-
punch to the forehead.
No, I meant poke the books, but it would just wake them up, and that would give us a disadvantage. So okay, let's go. Why don't you do your
Okay. So
attack?
also just a reminder for how sleep works.
My sleep you talking about, or
No. For just
Oh,
for
their
normal sleep.
yeah.
Basically, you roll a stealth check and you contest their perception check to make sure that you get to them first. Their perception check is pretty garbage, so like it's pretty easy to do. Basically, you get attack rolls. All your attack rolls against this sleeping creature have advantage, and if you do a close range attack at point blank range, it is an instant critical hit.
Oh.
So if you
So
don't
if-
use
so
if you don't
if-
any melee attacks or if you walk up
So-
to it and spell it, I guess.
So what you just told me is that it's technically possible for me to entirely disarm these pigs in one attack.
Potentially.
Yeah, because
I
you
got
got
2
because
unarmed
you have a
strikes.
bonus attack, right?
Yeah, it is.
But
Yes.
and it wouldn't hitting one won't wake up the other.
I mean, he might scream. I don't know.
It would, but if it's in the same turn, it wouldn't
It
matter.
wouldn't-
You'd be
okay.
counted as a sleep kill. He'd do it fast enough that it wouldn't matter.
Well, if no one's gonna stop me, I'm gonna sneak up to the one on the right.
Okay, so Nomad, this is into his character, says, "Oh, please be nice to them. They look very friendly."
Oh, I'll be nice.
Okay.
I guess I got to roll for stealth, don't I?
Yep. You roll with
Am I-
advantage. Roll 2d20.
Oh, 2d20.
Yeah, because they're asleep.
Oh my goodness. Roll 2d20.
And then he adds the like
Plus-
maybe he's
And
gonna
then
do
add
that.
yourself. Yeah, you add
Do-
yourself.
Do I add the 1d4 or is the blessing only for combat?
Bird?
Saving throws and attack, I believe, is what it says.
No.
That's not a saving throw.
Not ability checks.
Whenever target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. So yeah.
Yes or no? Not this.
Alright.
Okay. Ooh, Moss.
I got a 14 and a 7. I decided to roll differently so the modifier would apply to both.
Okay, you got a 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
the higher roll is obviously the 14.
Yep, you're good. All right. Yep, you had to be a 9. So, okay. So you're gonna go between them to hit both of them, or what?
Why would I go between them? No, go to the right side of the one on the right.
Okay.
I don't want something behind me that could eat me.
Okay.
Trying to trick you.
Hey, really got something behind
No,
it
I'm
that's
not-
gonna eat you.
Yeah, books. Bookshelf. No books on it. It's all under the pig behind me
And
that I said we should set on fire.
Before.
Oh, if you do that
he-
though, can he do his bonus thing if he's not
Yes.
between them? He can. Okay.
Well, he'll. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Is anybody else moving into position before he attacks?
If I move, will I have to roll for stealth?
Not if you don't get close to them. I would say within like 3 spaces.
Okay.
All right, there's nothing to hide
WE
behind
will
right
move
now.
forward by 2 spaces.
There are bookshelves in the room. They're not listed, unfortunately, but there are things you could hide behind if you wish.
All right. Nomad's hiding behind something, or like a bookshelf,
Right now, a rabbit and a cat.
and a rabbit and a
The-
cat.
The rabbit's actually floating out in front of you.
Okay.
Right now. Market goes the left-hand side here. And okay, so all right. I will only have you roll initiative if you don't insta kill. If you don't insta kill, we're rolling initiative. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
So I guess I gotta
This
roll.
is your surprise round.
Yeah.
So /roll 2d20 plus 1d4.
No,
Also,
that's just gonna
you
have them up.
you all get to attack if you wish.
Okay.
No, but you don't add the 2d20, right?
No.
Take the highest.
No, but you do look
Yeah,
at what the rolls are.
Yeah.
So
That's a 9 plus 3 is your
Yes.
first one, correct? Oh, let me pull up my armor class. You roll a 13, right? Or
I rolled
No.
I rolled
12.
a 9 plus 3.
a 12. Okay. Yeah, that just hits. Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
hit it,
Yay!
and you do double damage dice. So roll twice the dice, and then add the modifier.
Roll 2d4.
Do they add, or you just do it twice? Take
You
the
re-roll
highest?
it. You roll the dice twice and you add them all together. Yeah.
So that is how much
beat.
beat down I applied. 8 entire damage. Don't you roll? Isn't there like the d10 roll for? Never mind. I don't know how crits work.
It's you just double the dice. Yeah.
And then if you do enough damage, they lose a limb.
Oh right, because critical hits.
Yeah,
I'm just remembering
when I
that.
said-
Yeah.
When I said disarm, I didn't refer to making
Yeah,
him
no.
unconscious. I referred to him losing his arms.
Do you want to? Are you going to attack with the intention to do so?
Yes, based on what Ames said.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you want the rotting
Okay.
flesh?
Yeah. Okay. Roll a d. Shit. What is it? Hang on. Roll a d10, and you get a 5 or higher. What is that?
That's a 7.
How is that rolling a d10? It looks like 2 d4s. That's weird.
What?
Let's be
That's
off.
probably a desync.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks
Okay.
like a D10.
So it's a 7. All right. It must have been, yeah. 'Cause I'm tapping over things. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you. All right. You did how much damage again? You did 8 damage, right?
8 damage on a 7 crit roll.
Okay. So hold on. I gotta pull something up real quick. Sorry, 1 second. And this is the one on the right, correct?
Yeah, yes.
All right. You do 8. Hold on. And what kind of damage do you do? It's just like it's melee,
Unarmed strike. It doesn't actually say.
yeah. Okay.
So punching damage.
It's bludgeoning, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you do 8 damage, and he wakes up, and is very, very upset with you. However,
Still my turn. I get a second punch.
I know. Also, you blow off one of his limbs. Which limb do you blow off?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say.
Dretch is right-handed or left-handed?
I'm just gonna go with his left arm.
His left arm. Okay. You just give a big glowing fist punch to his left arm, and it just flies off, and he just roars at you. Yeah.
I
And
guess-
do you take an attack?
Well, of course. I guess we woke up the other one then, huh?
You will as soon as the round is over
turn.
here. Yeah.
I believe that is my hit thing. So 13 plus 3 would be 16.
Yep. You hit.
Now the D10. A 5.
So that does. Wait, hold on. Or doesn't. Hold on. I might have wrote this wrong, because it has to be a 50-50 shot. So
I guess
it
not.
has to be a 6 or higher
Well, then that's
Not a
fine.
5 or higher, so you
I
don't.
still did 8 damage.
8 damage to both of them. Interesting. Okay. All right, you do 8 damage to him, and you do not blow off. And on the one to the right is missing his left arm. Okay. Yeah, but the one on the left, you also punch. Just right in the. Like after you punch the arm off the other one, it rolls at you. I assume that you kind of like you try and just go for it right in the face, and you try and go for a full blown knockout, and you hurt it real bad, but it's still kicking, and that also roared at you too. So both have roared at you and are up, and are very angry.
What?
And
what
I
a
will say
coincidence. I'm pretty pissed too.
You're over here now.
Why am I over there? I was still attacking the one on the right.
Because you attacked the one on the right and then the one on the left.
Why did I attack the one on the left? I wanted to beat the snot out of the one on the right.
Oh, you attacked the same one twice?
Yeah, why did you think I would attack
Oh.
both separately?
My mistake. I don't know. I thought you wanted to try it. All right. My mistake. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. 18. Okay. So yeah. So you punch off the arm of the one on the right.
If anything, I'd try to put my second punch in his now bleeding stump.
Okay, and you punch his stump,
Which is metal, but doesn't really do anything
and he
extra.
screams bloody murder, and looks really bad. But he is awoken and in front of you. So everybody, well, you all get a surprise round in the same 6 seconds. Yeah,
I guess I was real surprising.
I'll allow any ranged attacks at the moment as part of the same surprise round.
Okay.
Okay.
So if anybody has ranged attacks, go ahead and do them now. I will start with Marcus. So Marcus, as you pull, as you punch this fool, this big ass bear thing, Marcus pulled out his pistol, and he wants to join in on the fun because he sees that you didn't quite kill it and is like, oh shit. And he pulled out a pistol, and I think he's gonna whiff. Hold on.
Well, don't forget about his extra D4 from Bless.
Oh shoot! You gave him bless. That's right. Okay. So that's 6 plus 1. Okay, that's 7 plus his modifier, which is plus 3. So that's a 10.
Ooh.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh, just barely misses. Yeah. And he shoots towards. He somehow. Oh wait, no! I get advantage. That's right.
So you rolled twice.
Wait, no, 8. Yeah, I get advantage, but I don't do crits. Yeah, because I'm not doing melee damage.
It's the same, right?
It's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he shoots and he almost shoots you, Finnegan.
My lord.
He went to shoot shoot him, like shoot the Dretch right in the head, but like as you hit him, the Dretch kind of like recoiled and the shot goes over his head and like kind of whizzes by your head as well. So that was Marcus's shot. Who else got range?
I do.
I think both of us do, right?
All right, WE, you're next in the listing of left to right here. You go next.
So the one on the left, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on.
Okay.
What's
All right.
that do?
Roll with advantage.
Guiding Bolt. Flashlight, streak towards a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 4d6 radiant damage. And the next roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. I have a question. Does advantage stack?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. That's
That's
kind of the advantage part's kind of a waste, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
he already
Well,
have advantage. Well, no.
Actually, wait a minute. How's this going to work with initiative?
If Nomad doesn't attack that one, then it'll stay. Right.
So
if
this would work until my next turn. So if I get a bad initiative roll, that would actually put me at last. So
Just
that's
actually
still
fine, better.
helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was that I rolled this? Was it just roll damage?
I don't think so. I think the roll
Or
hit.
wait. On a hit. So yeah, it requires me to do a spell attack. So
Guiding bolt is a
D20
plus 6. It's a D20 plus 6. Yep. And you have advantage. Yep, you hit. It's a 19. Yep, you hit. 40, but not really. Yeah, okay.
I really hit him.
You really hit him. Gonna roll your damage.
Okay,
Also,
so
what's
that's
the damage type?
46 radiant.
Okay.
Do I have? I don't have any modifiers on this.
But you
Nope.
don't roll the the D4.
You didn't need
Oh
it.
no, you're not blessed. I forgot.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he also isn't blessed. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
So what is it, like 46 or something? All right, you. Shit. Okay. Alrighty, you do 16 points of damage.
Oh my
All
goodness.
right. Well, he's having a bad
Hopefully,
day.
it's worth it for that spell slot.
Yeah,
I'm not out of those.
That's a lot. Yeah, you blast this thing just right in the gut as it's sleeping. It hits him right in the face and right in the gut, and he begins to glow with this holy light, and it just like carves out like chunks of his skin, and like his flesh is burned with like holy fire, and he looks. Both of them look really bad now. They look real upset. Okay. And that leaves Nomad.
Okay, so trying to decide. I guess because I could do Ray of Frost and I could also do Sleep because they're both ranges, right?
You can put him back to sleep.
I mean, I could.
I gotta say, it won't be hard to do.
Given that they're already asleep, is that okay? I mean,
No,
'cause
they
kinda
are
this-
awake.
But we're
They
doing
are
a
awake.
surprise attack thing, right?
Yeah, they are awake now.
The thing is, if I cast Sleep, I can't. That's my last spell, so
Mhm.
that might be bad. Okay, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So, okay, we still have advantage. So,
Yep.
how does this work? Okay, so
Roll
I
twice
roll.
and then add your D4.
Hold on. So it's 2d20.
Mhm.
So I do that first, right?
Yeah.
So I got a
12.
12 plus d4, right?
Mhm.
That's 12.
Okay.
Two,
I
so
say
it's 14.
14.
And
Yeah.
it's a spell, so I get plus 5 on it, right?
Yep.
So that's
Yes,
19.
that's 19. Yeah, you hit. Which one are you hitting?
Oh, I'm gonna do the one on the right.
Okay. All right. Roll damage.
Oh, damage. How do I know? What is the damage? Oh no, I don't do damage. It just
What? That's not true.
wait.
Your Ray of Frost does 1d8 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. 1d8.
Hmm?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, you just freeze over this fool, and his entire head is now encased in ice, and he struggles to breathe and then just like passes out and just dies.
Yay.
Because you just coated his entire face in an ice cube. Yeah, he's down. The one left is still alive, though, so there's gonna be some short. Oh wait, no, hold on. There is somebody left that has not gone.
Well, the bunny rabbit.
Yep, the
And-
bunny rabbit.
But the bunny rabbit does he have any? Okay, how do I? Okay, creatures. Does he have a
Yes, he
ranged
does.
Attack? Okay, I gotta.
Of sorts.
Where is it? Under actions.
Yeah, I would say he's in a. I mean, also I control the bunny rabbit. You don't control the bunny rabbit, by the way, in combat. Just a heads up, at least for now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, he's gonna charge, at the one that's still alive, and he just starts like and he just darts forward, horn down, and just levels his horn directly at the face of the other one.
I thought you said we could only do ranged attacks right now.
Well, he's not a player.
He also has
okay,
the teleporty thing, so you could
Also,
teleport there.
Yeah. Also he's charging, so he's doing a movement attack.
Okay.
That is able to hit.
Okay.
He's able to do a horn attack. So that's a.
It's like a unicorn.
Uh-huh. And he has advantage though. Thank God. Okay.
Oh.
And plus his modifiers. and he hits, and
With a 2?
no, how about with a 2?
I see a 2.
He has advantage, so he got a second roll.
Yeah, with a 2, then a 14.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
If he kept the 2,
Uh,
he'd probably be a dart in the wall now, which would be hilarious.
I know.
Hold on, it's 1d4 plus 2. Okay. And 5. Hold on. Can he get the charge? All right, he does 7 damage to this thing. So he just goes sink, and he just like stabs it directly in the eyeball, and it just screams and dies.
Oh.
Like he just like launched itself like a dart, like from like behind your shoulder, and just goes thong.
So the bunny rabbit killed a
The bunny
honking.
rabbit killed a giant bear thing. Yeah, big bear. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys didn't need to actually do combat. I mean, you didn't need to do initiative or anything. So yeah,
That's
they're
handy.
both dead. They are both dead, and the bunny rabbit pulled out of the eye socket of the stretch, and then just kind of like just starts bouncing around the room, just like on his bubble, just kind of just bouncing off the walls.
Okay. Nomad jumps up and down.
And
Hurrah, hurrah.
Marcus looks at his pistol and is like, "Huh, I guess I don't know how to fire the thing after all. I thought it looked pretty simple."
Well, it's a good thing you didn't point it towards yourself.
I guess that's true. That would have been so.
Else
thanks.
it would have been stupid.
Yeah.
And we know you're not stupid.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean,
That's right.
yeah. Okay.
You're a learned man.
What do you-
read books?
I feel like you're insulting me.
Basket weaving is a good book.
I still feel you're insulting me, but okay. All right, so
I
there
better
are.
shut up now.
Kind of glares at you and is like, "Yeah, smart ass." Yeah, so there are 2 dead dredge on 2 piles of books, and you're still surrounded by giant things of keys, and the door, and bookcases, and quills, and books, and tables, and such. So, what y'all doing?
Well, Nomad immediately goes to the one on the right, the one on the left, because he's whole, and he measures his head and he measures his feet, and starts recording all his stats in his little book.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Okay, investigation. Oh, +5, nice. Okay.
You can't add modifiers to a natural 1, by the way. Just a heads up.
Oh, so it's a 1, huh?
It's
Well,
a critical.
I mean,
it's a
he
critical
didn't know
failure.
that going in.
No, it's a critical
Yeah.
failure. So
Yeah.
you're measuring its head, and it has a death spasm, and it clamps down on your fingers in its mouth,
Oh no.
and
Ow, 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 ow.
you take 1 damage.
You just got nipped.
You just got nipped a little bit on top of your finger. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
It doesn't matter because you're leaving the room eventually, and getting your health reset. You don't need. Well, whatever. Do it. Just do it. I guess. Yeah, do it. It's fine. What else you'll do in here to hurt yourself?
I know. Oh, you nasty little thing! I thought you were dead.
You give it a little like slap, like a little like slap in the face,
Slap.
like bad,
No!
bear pig.
And oh, was it my left hand or my right hand?
Your left hand.
Okay, so I can still write in my book.
Yeah,
Okay, and I'm gonna write big, nasty, mean.
just some
Not
big
nice.
letters, like a big
Big letters.
crayon, big nasty
Yeah.
meaty face.
Yes, not nice, not friendly. Okay.
Do not put hand in mouth.
No.
Okay, what y'all doing?
I'm gonna try to find the key within the flesh of this one on the right.
All right,
I'm taking this thing literally.
roll an
What now?
investigation check.
Roll d20 plus, I think, some number. My name is +2.
Hello, +2.
13. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking around like the torso and kind of like the legs.
No,
And I'm telling you what you're doing, Diggory.
no, I win.
And you're looking in the, and you said looking in the flesh of it, so looking like kind of in the folds and like the bone structure, and kind of like the wrinkles and stuff, and you don't see a key in there.
WE will do the same thing to the one on the left, using his fancy pants tiny little knife that he has in his pocket. I don't
Okay.
know if that helps anything, but
Is
Probably
there
not.
somewhere specific you're looking? Or
I'm going to assume the chest.
the chest? Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I found it.
Nope.
minus
You have the same results basically. That you're kind of looking in the chest and like you're just kind of like pounding on the chest and it's unless you're gonna are you like opening this thing up?
Yeah,
Like
that
are
was
you're like
the idea
you're
of the
carving it
knife.
open?
Yes.
All right, you carve it open, and there it smells terrible.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
you
sign.
don't care because you're a robot, but you can tell that it has a pretty strong smell. And yeah, there's you see like organs and like bones and stuff in there. Nothing sticks out as like a key.
Okay.
That's what I got. I mean, it's
Okay.
So the one on the left, you said, right? Now has its chest opened up,
Wow.
and the one on the right still has its head frozen. It's slowly thawing, but
Can we do multiple investigations? Or no?
this is a general question of D&D that's always hotly debated.
Yeah, I wonder about that because you
Always,
just
you
keep
could just roll
investigating
forever.
right? Yeah. So,
I would say yes, but you have to tell me something you're doing differently,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
You have to do something. You have to specify a different specific action.
All
Than
right.
just I keep looking,
So-
right? Like
I want to perform a second investigation. This time I'm going to go over to the one with the frozen head, break open the ice, and investigate its mouth.
okay, go ahead and roll investigation. Okay. So you break open the ice, and large chunks of its jaw and face just like shatter apart, and there's kind of not a ton to work with. It's kind of in pieces now. There might have been something in there, possibly. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of shrapnel, and kind of just chunks everywhere.
Maybe I
now.
should have used Sacred Flame.
Yeah, I mean it has heat, I think, still, but
Huh.
yeah, you broke his head, it shattered his head. So you have one that's headless and one that's with the chest cavity opened.
so what was the clue again that you gave us?
The clue was fight for glory to secure the sheath. Rot from flesh is the key's teeth.
To secure the sheath. What do you think that means?
I would assume that that would be a container of some sort.
Sheath. So, yeah. Boy, it's a very mystery what that means. Secure the sheath. We did the fight for glory part.
Also, I have to point out that none of you guys know what you're looking for.
I assumed a literal key, honest.
Well, no one's been to the door or anything,
Right.
so you
That's a
don't
good point.
know exactly what you're looking for.
Why don't we
So-
just can we just do a general check around the whole room to see if there's just stuff we should notice? Because you know what I mean.
General
Can
investigation
we do
check
some
again.
sort of general stuff first, and then we'll do specific later?
I would say roll a perception check since you're not looking for anything in particular.
Right. Okay. So perception.
Should all
Everybody,
roll?
roll, everybody,
all-
everybody roll perception. Everybody roll
Ah!
perception. Yep, every roll one.
Bad roll. A worse roll.
Oh, jeez.
No matter you get distracted by taking notes on things you see about this creature. Also, you're kind of stepping in its guts, and it's a little bit disconcerting. And Finnegan, you kind of see what you saw before. You see the inscription over the door that has the listing out of the room. and then the next one, so it's circle 7, violence, and then an arrow that says circle 8, fraud. And that's all you see, other than what was read before about like all the the bookcases and the keys and all that stuff. And WE, then 18. You trying to think here how to describe this. There's yeah, you're the only one that thinks to check the door. Nobody else thinks to check the door because for whatever reason they just not think about it. So you look at the door and you find out the size and shape of the key you're looking for. And it's a odd shaped one because it's rather large. It's very large for a key, especially because most of the keys in the room notice are like like normal smaller skeleton key size, and this is a pretty hefty size key. It's larger than most of the ones that are hanging on the wall. You notice,
Okay.
that's for sure. It's like probably trying to get I'm bad with dimensions. I'm sorry. It's probably like 2 inches thick or something. Like at the skinniest
It's
part.
still shaped like a key, though.
I mean, you see a keyhole.
It's a key to the city key.
I mean, not that big. That's pretty big. That's like the size of a rifle, right? But it's pretty big. You can't tell how long it would be either, right? You just see a keyhole. But
true.
what you see of the keyhole is it's a pretty large entrance. Basically, the hole itself is rather large. So.
Okay.
And just glancing around the room, you see probably there's thousands of keys and probably less than 20 of them are even close to the right size. Yeah.
Should we just start? It doesn't make any sense, but
Also,
check all 20 of those keys. I mean,
Can WE go digging through the books looking for anything that may be underneath them?
you can. Yeah, you move the books around, move the bodies around. It's just a bunch of books, and underneath that's the floor.
Okay.
There's just cobblestone floor. Yeah.
All right, somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I
So-
mean, you get an 18. I will say that the door, like the whatever you call it, where you put the key, the keyhole, but surrounding the keyhole, not the keyhole itself, but surrounding the keyhole, there's like it's like white, like it's an etched white material that has like a bunch of like depictions of various beasts and some flying ones and some like ground ones and some fish or whatever, like some big monsters basically on this white etched material.
Can I identify any of them?
Yeah, I mean one's a dragon, one's a gator, one is a bear. Yeah.
Another one is your mom.
Oh, odd.
So Nomad's gonna go check out the other guy, the
Okay.
other one on the right,
Okay.
and
Hey,
look at his. What?
sorry to interrupt, but did shattering his head produce just a whole tusk? Did they even have tusks?
They have teeth.
But not tusks?
But though they have some tusk-like teeth, I would say. Yeah, they have ones that protrude and are tusk-like. Yeah, sure.
I was
yeah.
gonna check his teeth
It's not sounding as big as I was thinking.
because
Okay.
it does say rot from flesh is the key's teeth. I don't know.
All right, roll an investigation check on the teeth.
All right. I forget what my investigation is. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So yeah, you look at the one on the right teeth, the one that had its head shattered.
Yeah.
And you on one of the tooth, you see some grooves. Like it's been filed down into a shape. It's been shattered, unfortunately, so you can't figure out exactly what the shape would be, but there are definite defined features that have been like carved into one of the teeth.
Okay. Can I check the other one for the teeth on the other one? Maybe it's the same
Yeah.
on the other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I won't make you roll for this. Yeah,
Okay.
you pull out, like, open its mouth up and like look at the
Yeah.
teeth, and like one of the back, one of the protruding teeth,
Mhm.
it is carved, and it has some bumps and some ridges.
Okay.
And yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna have to quit soon here.
Mhm.
But okay, so hey, I'm gonna call the other guys over. Hey guys, look at this tooth. It looks like it might be the key. What do you guys think?
Can you get it out?
Well, I'm just a little nomad. I don't know if I'm strong enough, but I'll try. Can I get it out?
Yeah, you can get it out.
Okay.
Only if you roleplay the sounds of strenuous activity.
That's right.
Roll initiative.
Combat the dead.
No.
Initiate combat with tooth.
Wait, he bit me on the hand, and so it left an imprint on my finger. That's the same shape as a
There
tooth.
you go. There you go.
I'll make a mold with my finger.
There you go. Yeah, you pull out the tooth. It's a pretty large tooth.
Yeah.
And yeah, the end of it has some, and the end inside have some carvings.
Okay. So I want to just I gotta take it and see if it fits in the door.
Okay. So you guys all kind of like gather around the door, as he kind of like inserts the key into the door, and as soon as he turns it, you all fall, a good long distance.
Ow.
But you feel the familiar sensation of being transported into a portal. So
Okay.
and yeah, and then you're whisked into the next zone.